We weren't able to hear the heartbeat. This is my tummy at 17 weeks. Here we go. All right. Oh my gosh. We are on our way to our first Baby & Co appointment. Dad's driving. James is in back. You say hi? Hi. Oh, now you're quiet. We are hoping to use a birthing center. This will be our second time at this particular birthing center. So we're excited to see how little baby is doing. We are 10 weeks and 2 days. So we're hoping that we can hear a heartbeat, but there's a chance we may not be able to. With James, we weren't able to hear a heartbeat when we went in at 10 weeks, but we went and had an ultrasound. He was good and moving everywhere. So I'm not too worried if we won't be able to. Hoping to be able to film a little bit of the place just to kind of show what the birthing center looks like. We had a really, really great experience the first time, so we're hoping to have just as great of an experience this time. But we are running a little bit late. Accidentally got our appointment switched up. I thought it was 11:15, but it's literally right now at 11. So we're hoping that we can get there quickly and that I can get, because right now I'm still pretty sick to where if I don't get some food in by about like 11:30, I usually get sick. So really hoping that I can get a little bit of food in, and then in the future I won't schedule my appointments at 11, but I booked this so far in advance that I just wasn't even thinking about eating time. So we're excited.
We are at Chipotle in the burrito loading zone. Gabriella can't quite make it too much past 11:30. You can see that there on the clock. It's 11:10 now without eating like a whole chicken. So she went in to get some chicken and she'll be back out. And then we'll go to Baby & Co for our appointment. There's James in the back.
Got my food. And we're here. James, are you playing? You see all the toys? So as you saw in the last clip, we weren't able to hear the baby's heartbeat at that Baby & Co appointment. I was about 10 weeks, and so they gave us two options. We could either wait till our next appointment at about 16 weeks, or they could refer us for an ultrasound. Unfortunately, birthing centers don't usually have an ultrasound machine, so that's one of the drawbacks about going to a birthing center. We weren't able to get any footage of the ultrasound though, because the place we went to wasn't just like an OBGYN office. They wanted us to be able to get in quickly, so they referred us to, it's like an imaging center, so they do like all different types of, I don't know, x-rays and ultrasounds, so it wasn't just strictly like baby ultrasounds. So we went ahead and we went to that appointment, and baby checked out okay. We were able to see it wiggling all over the screen, and I could see the heartbeat instantly. We weren't able to hear it. They weren't allowed to like let us hear it or even technically show us the pictures of the baby, but they're usually like, we heard they're super lenient typically. So she let us see it anyway. I am 17 weeks today, so there's been a little bit of time between our last, I guess you could say, video clip of me updating you guys, and then now we've been traveling. I was sick for a while, and the morning sickness was still just like really getting to me. It was hard to kind of handle and balance with a toddler, and honestly I look like a train wreck most of the day. That's like more of the realistic reasoning for why I didn't vlog. But I want to start vlogging more over the process of this pregnancy. So I'm 17 weeks today. We'll go to the doctor's on Tuesday, so today is Saturday, and we'll get to hopefully hear baby this time. We did with James, so hopefully hear baby, and then the next week we get to find out, hear the gender. We get to find out the gender of our little one, so we're super, super excited. All right, so this is my tummy at 17 weeks. So here's the side view. There's the front. And there's the other side. Yes, you can see nice little belly button just starting to poke through. All right, well, we just got to Baby & Co now. For once, we're actually early. It is 11:26. We've beat records. We are here. Dada should hopefully be here any minute. I didn't text him as a reminder, so I'm hoping he remembers. And this little guy doesn't sound like he's gonna be quite pleasant. Can you say hi? Hi. Hi, baby. So anyway, so we're about to go in. I'll do my best to film as much as possible, but with balancing him, we'll have to see. So no promises. Got it right away. There we go. You know what that is? It's the baby's heart. The baby? No, is that what we say? He knows tummy's moving. And how fast is it? 140? So perfect. That was them. So as you saw, everything went good at our appointment. We were able to hear baby's heartbeat, which was really reassuring. So I think she said 140s, which was great. I think James was 140s, but she even said, she's like, yes, there's so many midwives' tales. I've never found them to be true in my experience with my friends and I, but if you have, I actually would be curious to know if it ever like lined up for somebody. Just an update on being 17 weeks pregnant and kind of what I've had going on. I actually have some notes right now. I've been trying to I don't want to show all of it, but I've been trying to kind of bullet journal this pregnancy. I've been able to keep track of this pregnancy, which I think will be great to have on paper and then of course on video as well. So some of the things that I have had this week are I started getting heartburn and I felt the baby's kicks all on the same day. So it was the day I turned 17 weeks. So on Saturday, I was like, wow, this is a really big day. So I have heartburn, and then my husband came home from being away and he had a trip. He was gone for like 4 or 5 days. And when he came home the very next day or 2 days later, something like that, I was laying in bed and James was sleeping and we were laying there watching a show and I was like, I think I just felt the baby. I'm not sure. I'm only 17 weeks. I didn't feel it until 19. But my second baby, they say you feel it sooner. And I was like, I think that's it. And sure enough, he actually felt a kick, which I'm shocked because it was so light. Actually, I've always wondered, is it really their feet or is there any chance it's like their head pushing or their arms? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that, but we'll say kicks. So Josh was able to actually feel the kicks. So that was really sweet and kind of exciting. And I think we needed that as just a reassurance that, okay, baby's okay. Like we've had a confirmation. We haven't technically heard out loud the heartbeat yet. So we're really anxiously anticipating today's appointment. So getting to hear today's heartbeat or hear the baby's heartbeat today was just great. So that's pretty much the update for this week. I know I already showed my bump a couple days ago, but I'll go ahead and show it again just to have like a little timestamp. So this was our 17-week appointment today. As you can see, this is not a maternity shirt at all. And so I'm like, I think I'm kind of at the end because if I sit up straight, you can see it's like barely covering my front. Here's baby right here. You can see I've got my nice little, if you don't know about these, I highly recommend them. They're called like, what are they called? Belly bands. They're called belly bands, and essentially you can put them right over top and they help hold your pants up a little bit. They're not always the most comfortable or practical thing. I guess comfortable, just not like comfortable in terms of you have to always hike up your pants. And yeah, so highly recommend those for making your pants work. We look forward to sharing our gender reveal with you guys next week. Bye.